today I'm gonna be telling a crazy story. Something not a lot of people wanna share. Something that I don't even know if I should be saying. My first time reading Wimpy Kid. That's right, today I'm going to be talking about my first time ever reading Wimpy Kid, how I got in this series, and everything like that, and what led up to the events to make these videos on YouTube. So, if you didn't know, today, March 1st, actually marks my 5 years of making Wimpy Kid videos. I made videos before that, but my first Wimpy Kid video on this channel was March 1st, 2017. And that so happens to be today, so I'm talking about how I got into the series in the first place. So we gotta go all the way back to yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the bad jokes. We gotta go all the way back to 4th grade. So you could say I was a little late getting into the series, you know, 4th grade. Some people read it when they're like just born. They pop out and they start reading Wimpy Kid, but I didn't do that. So I was in 4th grade. I hated reading. I never liked to read anything. Literally, you would throw a book at me, I would not read it even for $1 million. So we had this time in class where it was just quiet and you had to read a book. And what I would usually do is go over, pick a random book and just open it and pretend I'm reading it. Well, this time I was ready to do the same thing. I went over and I saw this book on the shelf. I was like, Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days, that sounds alright. It was bright yellow. I picked it out and I opened it wanting to fake read it. And then I flipped to a random page and it was the page where they're on the ride, like the cranium shaker. And I started reading through it and I actually found it kind of enjoyable. So I went back to the beginning just to try to read it a little bit. And I ended up reading the entire book over the course of that day. So that's right. The first Wimpy Kid book I ever read was Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days. Not this exact book, but this book was the first one I read. So I didn't read the first one originally. It was Dog Days. This is what got me into the series, and it's my favorite book in the series. But yeah, I had never read a book like that before. Not because I couldn't read, because I just didn't like reading. This book actually got me to read it, which is honestly kind of impressive because back then, like I said, I wasn't going to read anything. Jeff Kenny wrote something that I was actually wanting to read. But Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days was so enjoyable. I loved it so much. I was ready to find the other ones because I found out that there was more Wimpy Kid books because I got home and looked them up and I was like, Dad, you gotta give me the Wimpy Kid books. He went out to the store, he got me the original and the Roderick Rules. I read those two in like 2 days. I remember just going through them like crazy. I loved them. And then he got me Last Straw. It just kind of went in order after that. Last Straw, then Dog Days, he got me that again, and then Ugly Truth. And I read them so quick. I was trying to build up a collection, and my dad would always give me the hardcover ones, which I really do appreciate because they just like they don't really wear as fast. The books that I show in my videos are the ones I got when I was a kid. I have a whole pile over there. I'll do like a clip in the video, but those books are the ones that I got as a kid. I kept them ever since. I wrote like pictures in it, my name's in it and all, because I was just a kid. Now I don't write in them, but back then I did. I didn't write in it that much, to be honest, so I kind of just wrote my name because I wanted to keep these in good condition because I just liked it so much. So I read that, then I read Cabin Fever, and after that, for some weird reason, it just became a tradition for my dad to give me the new Wimpy Kid book every Christmas. I have no idea why. I never asked for it. He would just do it, and I found it funny. Every Christmas, he'd give me the new Wimpy Kid book. I opened it up. I loved it. I would read it usually that day or the next day, because when you're on winter break, you got nothing better to do but to read Wimpy Kid. And that's basically how I got into the series. But when I was doing my channel, I kind of just moved on from Wimpy Kid. I was still getting the books, but like I had no interest in making videos about it. But there was one little movie that came out that sparked my interest to make a video on it. No, it wasn't the original Wimpy Kid movie, not Roderick Rules, not the Dog Days film. You all know it. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul came out. Well, not the movie, the trailer came out, and me and my cousin saw that. I remember we were on FaceTime and we were like, what the heck is this? This looks like trash. It had so many dislikes. It was insane. The comments were just trashing on it, and I knew right there I wanted to make a video like talking about the trailer and why I think it's gonna be garbage. I did that video. It's still up. It's called Diary of a Wimpy Kid Long Haul is Trash or something like that, and I just basically talked about why I think this movie's gonna be garbage, and boy was I right. The movie ended up coming out. I reviewed it a couple months after because I didn't even see it in the theater. I did not care to do that. Now I would see it in the theater just to watch it and make fun of it, but I waited until it came out on DVD. I watched it, almost puked, made that review, and then from there I just started to make more and more Wimpy Kid videos. They garnered more attention, and now you guys love it, and it's awesome because I did grow up on this series. It's not like I'm just doing it because, oh yeah, they get money. I had no intention of making these videos to get views. I didn't think anybody would care. I just liked Wimpy Kid as a kid, and now that I'm older, I just like talking about it, just, you know, poking fun at it, just making jokes, and you guys seem to really like that. And it's surprising that this book series is still going on strong. There's a new book coming out this year. This is more of just like a chill video, just me talking about how I got in the series for my 5 years of making Wimpy Kid videos. I can't believe it's been that long already. It's crazy, but hey, you know, just gotta keep going. More Wimpy Kid videos to come for another 5 years. Actually, hopefully not.